talk.
Yeah. Now, what was you saying, man?
You over here talking that stuff, talk about some of the food stamps and everything.
Nah, but real shit, American abroad. You know, I was looking at on the podcast, they were talking about it. Shit, the type of money that they getting, that's a motherfucker's check. That's a week's worth of work, man. And they living house to hall like that. So maybe they add to this attitude to where a female talking about, in order for you to be with her, you got to foot all these damn bills. She getting that done for her on the taxpayers' dime and hard workers' dime. So she getting that done. So maybe you take her ass off and she's able to work. That means get your ass up or go work. Or if you don't go work, you don't got no check. Therefore, you going to be hungry.
You need to tell that to the dudes too. I don't know why you trying to go in on the sisters.
I ain't trying to go in on.
Are you hot or something?
You see, I ain't trying to go in on the sisters. But, you know, truth be told, baby, I've heard it's always the brother's fault. It's always the man's fault. It's always his fault. It's never her fault. It's never the woman's fault. Fuck all that. Come on, man. Y'all be flawed too and some shit. Doing some old monkey ball ass shit too.
We learn from y'all. But anyways, we getting back in here, you all. How are the glitches going? Is there any more glitches? Are all glitches gone? We had to reboot, so we are welcoming everybody back. How's everybody doing? Is the glitches gone?
Now, well, you know,
Uncle Fester's in here. Can you see us? He said first he couldn't see us, but can you see us now? We got Lord the Creator in here. Can you see us? Is there anybody else in here? Can y'all see us? Once again, welcome to Adult Hour. Wait a minute. Welcome to welcome to Adult Hour, everybody. Just to let you all know, 18 up, 18 and up. With that being said, adults come in here and enjoy yourselves. Kids, y'all gotta go find you something to do for about an hour. Thank you very much. We also got Valerie up in here. Uncle Fester said he can see us. Okay, so we're back on track. We rebooted. So with that being said, we're back to doing our thing.
Now, back. Now you say y'all got a lot of this shit from the man.
Yeah.
Like because when I was coming up, the mamas and the daddies kept the young boys away from their daughters. So who y'all getting it from if y'all being kept away from us, but y'all sisters? So y'all didn't get it from the man, y'all got it from the woman.
Y'all telling us how to be diabolical and be sneaky and stuff. It's always y'all.
Bullshit. American Bride, what you think about that?
Hey, that's what I always heard growing up. I learned this from a man. I learned how to be a dog from a man. I learned the negativity from a man. So,
and the man's first hurt, you know, once he engaged into intimacy, is from a woman, a female, a lady, maybe a girl, but it's from the female sex.
That's y'all hurt.
Yeah, we got it from y'all.
No, that's because you probably did something wrong.
Like what?
Ain't no telling. Y'all hurt our feelings and break our hearts before we break y'all. Ladies, put it in the comments. Don't the males break the hearts first and we just learn how to break it back?
I don't know. I'm lost. Well, you know, a female broke my motherfucking heart.
But you was out there already breaking her heart.
I wasn't high. I was there.
You was dating a couple of people at one time.
No, not when I was fucking with her.
Oh, okay.
Not when she did what she did to me. You know, I never let no female get close to me like that did. And I kept it respectable. I had different gals, yeah. Fuck, no, I ain't settled down with no one motherfucker. After I gave my love to one, and she fucked my partners.
Oh, wow. Woo. Well, on that note, I would like to tell a couple of people congratulations.
What?
Yep, where were we at yesterday?
Oh, okay, yeah. Boy, my mind somewhere else.
Yeah, y'all see, he on one. He is definitely on one. Just a reminder, 18 and up, because he definitely gets started. He on one, y'all. But yes, shouts out to the couple that got married yesterday.
Yeah, congratulations.
Mr. Zach and beautiful wife. They got married and
Yeah.
had their ceremony and uh I can't even think of the word. Reception.
Reception.
Yeah, they had their
It was
reception yesterday.
definitely a festival.
It was fun. It was fun. They had karaoke. I could not think of any song. Any other time I could think of a song to sing, but last night I could not think of any song to sing with the occasion.
Well,
So
that spot got to jumping,
yeah,
boy.
it was definitely a party. It was
Uh,
fun. It was definitely fun.
You know, they like what Jamie say, blame it on the alcohol. Yeah. Well, yeah. And I understand now what P. Diddy say, you know, they served alcohol and turned up the heat. Because it was hot in that building. But
Didn't nobody turn up no heat?
it was already hot up in the building.
Right, so P. Diddy was like, he do that on purpose.
Make you want to come about your shit.
He do
Get
that
some
on
herb.
purpose. Right, he do that on purpose. It was hot in there, but then it ended up cooling off in there too.
Mhm.
It definitely ended up cooling off, and
Well,
we
yeah.
had a fun time.
Without no P. Diddy shit. They taking P. Diddy down through the... Let me ask you something. You know, he got a head full of white hair, man.
Hold on.
Chin.
How's everybody out there doing? Y'all put something in the comments. Let me know how y'all doing. And hello to everybody. For those that are just tuning in for the first time, welcome. For everybody that's already been in here, how are y'all doing it? Put it in the comments so I can read off how y'all doing. What you saying?
What you think? Do you think, you know, he got a white hair, white chin, face hair? and all that.
Yeah.
Do you think that situation he going through did that, or he was already like that?
I don't know. It's just a shocker to see it. If anybody has been following the P. Diddy trial, have you paid attention to the sketches? Just the sketches alone. I have been paying attention to the sketches. Y'all remember when P. Diddy was out here doing his thing, he had the black hair and the black mustache and the black beard. This man on his sketches, white hair, white beard, looking. I don't know. It's just a shocker. I'm like, wow, just watching the pictures.
Me myself, you know, he was in his 50s. So, you know, most men, they gray,
Not a lot of 50-year-olds,
Yeah.
especially not like that.
right? But, you know, he probably in his jeans, he gray early.
Oh, well,
And they got Just For Me and her dying, all this. They got it painted on lines with mustaches now. That shit fucked me up when I first saw it. I mean, but anyway, but that situation he going through
Yeah.
is knocking some sparks off his ass too.
That's definitely a simple situation.
Yeah.
That's definitely, that's serious.
And, you know, trying to give him a life sentence, man, is enough to yield you
Yeah.
and make you think hard indeed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, most definitely. We got a few people in here. Shouts out to Lord the Creator. He's up in here. Shouts out to Valerie. She's up in here. Shouts out to Uncle Fester. He up in here. Shouts out to Frank Leaks County. Oh, thank you for tuning in. This is your first time here. Welcome.
right on.
Welcome to the Adult Hour. It's 18 and up. If you are under the age of 18, when I find you, I'm going to put you out. Period, point blank. I'm not playing with you.
Yeah. But if you're not, and you're young and you're looking at it, man, listen. You out here and you hot fucking, may you be young lady, young man, put some protection on.
Please do. Please do.
There's too many diseases out of here, first and foremost, and y'all not ready to be young parents.
No.
So wrap that shit up.
Yeah, and my thing is enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Wait on them kids. Don't worry. When it's time for you to
Because you
settle
know y'all
down,
gonna fuck. Y'all gonna fuck. But protect yourself.
when it's time for you to have a family, let it come to you when it's supposed to. Don't rush it. Get out
And
there.
you know, if you are fucking and you like the raw fuck, listen, man, take some time out. You and her go to the emergency room or one of these urgent cares and get an STD test.
You can go to the clinic.
Go somewhere and get
Yeah,
tested first.
yeah.
If you just want a raw dog and you don't want to use no weapons, but that still don't protect you from being impregnant.
And if real talk, if you got a partner that don't want to go get tested with you, you might want to sit up there and step away from that person. Like for real, if they can't go get tested with you or bring back a result or something, you might want to leave that person alone.
And men, you know, whatever you choose to do, no disrespect to y'all, but if y'all offer to the same sex and you still fucking with the woman, man, at least put on a condom, man. Respect the lady, man. respect the next man as well. Straight up.
Yeah, I'll sip to that. So we also have a couple of comments. Uncle Fester said it's hot. I heard there is a heat wave across the Midwest. Uncle Fester, what's the temperature up there? Temperature here is what,
It's
95?
Yeah, it's hot.
Is it 95 or 96 here?
I don't know, but I went out and washed my car, detailed my little car, sweating like a sweat hog. Sweating.
I
Yeah, it's
replanted
hot.
the plants. Y'all, I replanted the plants today. When I say even in the shade, it was hot today. It is hot
And,
in America.
Women in America and abroad, you know, you got that wolf down low, shade that monkey. Let it get some air.
A lot
It's
of,
hot. Oh, it's hot outside.
wait a minute.
I'm just saying, keep cool, man. So you don't pass out, man.
That's really, Sydney.
I said it, didn't
How? How?
I? Hey, America understand it abroad.
No.
Now,
That
you know,
don't make no sense.
now you know what really brought me to that, man. I remember we was in the city jail, man. It was hot, and it was a CO lady, man. She used to stand over her shaft with her legs open in her summer dress. I'm like, what the fuck she doing? Motherfucker be down up underneath her looking up.
No
She was
way.
letting that monkey get some air. She was letting that monkey get some air in her vent, her shaft. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And that could have been shade.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. If it's hot, it's
But
hot.
I know that monkey need to breathe.
If
America
it's
abroad.
hot, it's hot. If it's hot, it's hot. I'm not even gonna have this
Your
conversation.
titties need to get some air.
The body period needs to
Yeah.
get air.
You
So
got
don't
them
just
things.
point out certain areas of the body.
You know, hey.
The whole body needs to be able to breathe in air, to get air.
Well, I'm cool. I got some loose clothes on.
I got on loose clothes too, sir.
Anyway,
Anyways, hey y'all.
in American abroad, even though it's hot, it ain't too hot to fuck.
Oh my God. 18 and up, y'all. Like I said.
Get sweaty, but go in there and rest off. It ain't too hot to fuck.
Like I said, y'all, ain't no telling what's gonna come out of his mouth. So 18 and up, please understand, 18 and up.
And you can burn some calories because it's hot. Yeah, man. They say having sex, it burns calories. You getting it in, and you sweating and shit. Yeah, man. That's good, man.
Thank you for that.
It's
Thank,
18 and up.
thank you for your input on that.
Okay.
Thank you for your input on that. I don't know if that's true or not, but thank you for your input. That's your opinion. Uncle Fester also said it's hot where he's at. He said it's 97 degrees, but it feels like 107. Jeez. I hope y'all down there on the lake enjoying yourselves. He also said, hi, what's up? I hope you're down there on that lake and definitely enjoying yourself. I got a couple of topics in my topic book. Y'all know I keep my topics going. I definitely got a couple of topics. You see anything that stuck out to you? You want to talk about the movie Straw? Oh, so y'all, the word worser.
What about it?
It's not a word.
It rolls off your tongue easily,
But
don't
it's
it?
not a word.
So it's a word.
It's not a word.
It feels good coming off my mouth that way, so it's a word.
It's,
And you understand what I'm saying, so it's a word. Shit.
at this point, it is not in the Webster Dictionary, so it's not a word. Worser is not a word.
American abroad, y'all hear this shit. A sister trying to correct my broken English.
I'm just trying.
But she understand what I be saying.
I do understand what you're saying, loud and clear, but it's not a
But
word.
the language, they say the language that we speak is a bastard language. Like our language derives from so many other different languages that make one.
That is true. That is true.
So, you know, we can't correct nobody's English.
Yes, you can.
Like pig Latin, you know.
I don't understand pig Latin.
You know, all types of, language.
I don't understand it.
But we all know the universal language.
Worser. What?
Fuck
Oh my God.
American abroad. We all know that universal language, don't called body language.
You good?
Straight
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up? Oh, shout outs to the couple, the YouTube couple that was in Vegas about a week ago.
Oh, they got killed by the dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Shouts out to them. The family definitely has our condolences, and our hearts go out to the family and the situation. Yeah, that really touched my heart, like for real, for real. Us being YouTubers out here and stuff, especially people like us that's just starting our platforms and stuff, we haven't even hit 100 subscribed. You get what I'm saying? That's just how small we are. We haven't even hit 100 subscribed. So to watch other people to get there and get big and just be known any and everywhere across their platforms and stuff. My shouts out to y'all, but definitely if you can avoid these I guess you could say internet beefs,
Yeah.
avoid them. They're not worth it. They're it's sad when it comes to something like that. When either A, you can talk it out, or B, just let it go. Kind of moves. Um, it's just it touched my heart, you all. I'm just speechless about the whole situation, and I just definitely wanted to give their family a shout out and a condolence. Real talk. We got Blame Society up in here. He said, "What's up, y'all?" He said he's staying cool. Please stay cool, because as you can see, we are up here on the back porch. There's a nice little breeze coming through here, but yes, it is still a little hot up here on this porch. How you feeling back here?
I'm good, man.
That's good. That's good.
In America, we get out and about, man. We walks and stuff. Y'all see us out, y'all recognize our face. Y'all want to pull up and talk? Let's rap, man. Healthy dialogue, man. Bounce some thoughts off each other. It's all about, man, really, one nation under the groove, man. We human nation, the human family, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's about being respect, creating all this enemy shit, because the devil is always on the move, and you got evil entities that's looking for a reason, to use our vessel to do some old dumbass shit, and we left like, damn, why the fuck did I do that shit?
Yeah, real talk, you all. Yeah. And back to the internet beef, I also put, it is deadly. Please talk to your kids. Please take the time to talk to your kids, because I see where a lot of times where a lot of the teenagers get into it back and forth on the internet and stuff, and end up going live with each other and stuff. Y'all, if you can, please talk to your kids. Please pay attention to your kids' social media platforms and stuff. I try to follow my kids. I try to, and then how they make the fake pages.
Yeah.
Parents, get creative with it. Keep up with your kids. There's no problem with being a parent. There's no problem with being a parent. Period. Point blank. If you feel like you need to be a parent like this, or you need to discipline your child like that, there's no problem with being a parent. Just be respectful about it, and take the time to listen to your kids at the same time. That's just me, my opinion, and how I feel about being a parent. With that being said, the movie Straw. So y'all, I don't know who all has taken the time to see the movie Straw by Tyler Perry. If you all have seen it, put it in the comments. If you have not seen it, please let me know before we do this spoiler alert.
She had buzzard luck. The buzzards. That's the type of luck. The buzzards fly above your carcass because they know you finna die from that shit. She had bad fucking buzzard luck.
Wow. I can't even say that was a bad day. That was an off day to the extreme.
Yeah.
An off day to the extreme. You all definitely, if you have seen the movie Straw, put in the comments. Do you like it? Do you not like it? But yeah, it was definitely one of those movies that make you sit up there and sit back and make you think about your life. Most definitely. Anything else about the movie?
It's a cool little movie, Kind of threw me for a loop for a minute.
It made me think about mental health too. Even though June is mental health month for men, like you said before, people's mental health is an everyday thing.
Yeah.
So it was definitely, to me, it was a movie about mental health. Going through situations, having somebody to have your back, having somebody you're able to talk to, being able to have your support system, venting, things like that. Those things are really important in everybody's life, from a child all the way up to an adult. Period. Point blank.
Like Monster Ball. You ever seen Monster Ball?
With
Halle Berry, yeah, the shit she went through with her son got killed and died or something.
Yeah.
And Puffy got executed, and she was going. It was so much fucked up shit.
Yeah. That movie Straw also puts me in the mind of the movie John Q.
Yeah.
Yeah. The client asked me to put you a PA out about schools. Oh, they're looking for schools. How's everybody doing while I'm trying to find me some more notes? Aunt Rose is up here. She
What's up,
said,
Aunt Rose?
hello, love both of you all. Y'all
Yes.
both stay cool. It's hot out here. What's the temperature up there where you at? What is the temperature? We asking everybody what's the temperature out here. I know we have different people from different areas. We're trying to find out the temperature. Cindy wanted to be out here on the back porch. It's nice out here, but it is a little steamy.
You know.
But we got us a nice little cool tea.
I work, it be hot as hell at my job, so I'm kind of immune to it.
Okay.
I don't I don't take it for granted, but I'm immune to working in the heat.
Mm-hmm.
I worked out in the heat prison, though. I'm running through the desert, baby. Sudan and shit like that.
Okay.
In the jungles, the hot jungles. That was in my mind. Listen to my music with my shirt off and shit.
What was your favorite type of music to listen to?
Gangsta rap, Scarface, MCA, Spice One, Ghetto Boys,
Okay.
shit like gangsta rap.
Okay.
E40,
Okay.
yeah. Brother Lynch.
But okay, I got him.
And I still listen to him.
Right. I have started listening to him a lot more due to you and stuff, but yeah. I got it. You want to talk about your boy R. Kelly, or you want to talk about Angela Simmons and your guy?
Free R. Kelly. They say they trying to get the man killed. I don't know. But whatever it is, man, free R. Kelly.
They is not trying to kill that man. He just took too much medicine. Didn't you say he got high blood pressure or something?
I don't know what he got. That's what they said. And I say free him because, the kids, these underage young ladies.
Can y'all hear Sydney talking? Let me know if y'all can hear Sydney talking. And Rose said it's 92 degrees up there where she's at. And Blank Society said, why? Are you saying why free R. Kelly, or why he should stay in there? Or why they trying to kill him? But go ahead.
I say free him because, the parents ain't sharing no punishment for that.
But it's not the parents that
But
came
they
out.
consented.
Look, sir, I don't know what really went on back then when the children were kids, but now that they're adults and they can tell their story, they're out telling their own story. Their parents are not talking for them.
I don't condone that shit, that pedophilia shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't condone that shit. But, man, that was the same shit they leveled down on Michael Jackson, man. Talking about some funny bunny ass shit was going on with him and them little babies, man.
But they was able to acquit them and find out that it was not real.
In today's game, it seems like, man, whatever you throw in the wind, if it take hold of something, they run with it.
No. If you got enough evidence to where you can prove that what I'm saying is the truth, then that's a different story. That's why he is in so much trouble. That's why Diddy is in so much trouble, because they have evidence showing that I'm not just telling a story. I'm literally telling the truth about a situation. And we saw that with Diddy when the whole video came out with him and Cassie. With R. Kelly.
What made the world mad? Because he was beating Cassie? Yeah.
No, because he sat up there and tried to make it seem like this girl wasn't. He came out with a statement. And I'm just remembering facts. If I'm wrong about my facts, I apologize. But I remember when P. Diddy came out with that statement talking about enough is enough, people trying to slur my name, gotta. But when the video came out, his whole demeanor changed. He want to get on there, do a face-to-face video, and apologize like R. Kelly. He's sitting up here, videos of him doing what he's doing. There's a video of him doing what he was doing. There is female after female after female telling what this man was doing. And for them to sit up there and be able to prove some of the stuff he did, especially with the STDs.
Well, listen, man.
You can't.
You know, I haven't seen. All I heard was what older lady done said. But we seen when they beat Rodney King, and they still acquitted them.
That's something totally different.
So
that's
the world,
totally different.
sometimes the world can see something, and they're delusion themselves to run whatever nerve they want to run with.
That's something totally different. So, that's a whole different platform right there.
It's like this: a motherfucker have courage enough for a lie versus the truth. Because people say they can handle the truth, but truthfully, a lot of people can't handle the truth. They'd rather to be lied to than versus told the truth.
I don't think that's true.
And motherfuckers be playing so many games they say it ain't funny.
I don't think that. Hey, y'all put it in the comments. We need some interaction on this.
Because truthfully, it's the lessons to say. It's not the enemy made by truth better than the friend obtained by flattery. So, if you know a truth and you told your friend, if you told your friend the raw truth, it will hurt her and made her feel some type of way. Do you still have the courage to tell your friend the raw, uncut truth?
Yes.
Without no dumbed down, window dress, none of that bullshit.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be ugly and mean about it.
The truth is the truth.
But you don't have to be ugly and mean about it. You don't have to be ugly and mean. Like, look here, you is really bleep, 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 bleep. You don't got to do all that. Be like, look, friend, I'm coming to you real talk as a friend. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. And then say what you got to say. There's a way you can come to a person. There is a way you can come to a person. What do y'all think? Put it in the comments. Blame Society was saying, yes, why do we feel like we need to free R. Kelly? He also said, God will handle those parents. Facts. God will handle those parents. He also said a real friend will grow and respect the truth.
They should. You would think. You would really think.
If your friend cannot grow and respect the truth, then your friend is not growing. Your friend is at a place where you're not anymore. And sometimes them friendships have to just move on about their business.
Speaking raw and cut truth to a motherfucker that came through them trenches I came through, I went from, man, you was big bow woo woo, now you on this reverend stuff. You see what my truth got me?
That's okay though.
But it didn't bother me.
You know what?
I ain't going through the chaos.
Right. And that's my thing is, if somebody feels like that, then let them feel like that. If you feel like I done went from rah, to reverend, whatever, I'm still trying to sit up here and tell you the truth. So take it the way you want to take it. I'm just trying to give you the truth.
Or how about this? Just don't bring your problems to me. So
that's some truth. That's some truth growth right there when you tell somebody that. That means you have outgrown that friendship. What do you all think about friendship? Put it in the comments, y'all. And how's everybody doing? So far, everybody is all in the 90s. Blame Society. What's the temperature? I got both of the phones going and stuff, so I can't look up the temperature. So can you look up the temperature?
The temperature is as hot as a mother. That's the temperature. It's hot as a mother. And we're going to get us a walk-in after this, American. Mind you,
while he's complaining about the temperature, I wanted to do the podcast in the house, in the air conditioner. Somebody, we ain't gonna call no names, wanted to do it outside on the patio.
I'm trying to feed my melon. American abroad, I'm trying to feed my melon. The sun helps feed my melon.
You in the shade.
The sun rays still. They still out here. Don't you feel them?
I feel them.
There it is for the American abroad.
He said it's 96 degrees. He also said, say what you need and then live your truth. They will watch and then hopefully they will really, hopefully, they'll be ready and they will listen. Facts.
Well, you
I
know,
love
okay,
it.
since we speaking raw truth, American abroad, male and female, if you chasing a toxic Negro
Or female.
or a female, male or female, stop. Stop. Real shit.
Yeah.
And that's true for you.
Yeah.
Especially if you the type gonna chase the toxic shit, be blowing up your friend's line in the wee hours of the night, interrupting shit. You know what I mean? So stop.
Sound like you done been through it.
I have. I mean, you know.
But I mean, it's okay. It's okay for you to be a good friend and take the time to answer that call and listen. You know, I'm not saying you gotta listen all night, but
Yeah, it might be a good friend on your end, but on your mate's end, when he or she at the finish line, you let me take this call. Damn, really? That shit though. But nah, real shit, man. You talking about your mental health and shit. Chasing toxic shit do not harmonize your mental health. It only takes from you.
yeah,
So stop.
yeah. Especially when you already know that the situation is not going to get any better. Yeah, especially when you know yourself that ain't nobody got to sit up here and tell you that. Look, dude, look, girl, look, sis, look, bro. This situation is not going to get no better for you. You should leave it alone. When you know that ain't nobody got to tell you something like that, and you can see it for yourself, it's time to let that situation go. It's time to go ahead and walk away from it and find that happiness that you deserve, because it's definitely out there. It's definitely out there. We have seen so many relationships. We've seen so many people get married lately. We've seen so many people have happy relationships. And at the same time, we've seen some relationships just dwindle off. But they was able to dwindle off and go their separate ways and live a happy life with someone else.
And we also seen some encounters that in the end, the man locked up in penitentiary because of a spoken word of a disgruntled female uttered to the people. Known as a damn lie.
Yeah.
So hey, bro, if you watching this, man, I'm glad you push back from them young ladies. Get you somebody your speed, man. Somebody mentally, man, because these young women, man, you know, they look good to the eye, appealing to the eye, but they're a whole different level, man, and they get real spiteful, bro.
Yeah, facts.
So leave that shit alone, man. Leave that shit alone.
I'm just listening. Look, America abroad and me, we sitting here listening.
Yeah. What's up, American abroad?
How's everybody out there doing? I hope you all are enjoying yourselves just like we are enjoying ourselves. Just to give you a heads up, we're going to go a little bit over tonight because I know the basketball game is going to be going on tonight, and I truly, truly apologize. I'm going to try to cut it off at the hour so y'all can go enjoy the last game. It's game 7 for the basketball game.
I don't watch.
I don't know who's playing either. We're going on a walk. I'm so sorry. But I know we have a lot of sports people up in here. So definitely enjoy game 7. Whoever you cheering for, rooting for, I hope your team wins. For the losing team, hey, it's always next year.
I guess. I guess.
You just know sports, period.
Nah.
Oh, also, like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe, please, and beat that pound sign down for me.
Y'all, please put a comment in there, too. For those that are interacting today, thank you for your comments. For those that are going to watch us later on in the week, we appreciate y'all. Definitely put your comments in, and we definitely will get back to you as soon as we can in those comments. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you know we're almost at y'all, we are almost at 100 subscribers. What is it, 4 more? 4 more subscribers, and we'll be at 100 subscribers. So shouts out to everybody that takes the time to pop in, that takes the time to listen, that takes the time to laugh, that takes the time to enjoy us, because we enjoy you all. Like, for real, oh my gosh, 100. Just the 100 subscribers. It may not be much to better podcasters, but it's definitely something to us, because we started this off a humbug. So for us to be here, we're humbled and we definitely appreciate everything
Then
from
we,
you all.
we common everyday people, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Our shit stinks like everybody else's shit.
True, 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 true. I got a few more topics over here.
It's finna be hot. They finna be dressing all sexy out here. Hey, we gonna see some shit this year, boy. I can tell you. I done seen women twerking on the cars, twerking on the corners. Oh man, I done seen a woman in some shit, man. You can straight up get busy right on the spot with her. And I think I seen one going to work one night. Motherfuckers was getting down on the bus stop. Man, see a lot of shit out here, but this world is very, very on high speed, baby. It's a show. It's a show out here. And I be watching.
Oh my goodness. Put in the comments, you all. Come on, chit chat and talk to us. How's everybody doing? Also, I got a few topics on here. Is there anything y'all want to talk about? Like, I got a few topics on here. I got the breakup between Angela and Yo Gotti. I got the auditions in St. Louis that did not go that well, and I really feel some way about that myself. The BET Awards, the shocking the gospel win was a shock. Should you fuck on the first date or not?
Ask American the Broad that question. Ask her. She
You-
acting all shy. American the
It's a
Broad, she got a
two-part.
question.
It's a
Should you fuck on the first date?
No, it's a two-part question. Before he gets started, it's a two-part question.
You gonna
It was like the first part of the question was, on the first date, would you rather accept the gifts or for the person that asked you out on the date to pay the bill? And you know how people be like, so dates going well, vibing and everything. Should you on the first night or should you wait?
Well, my stance on it, like I said, if I'm creating this energy that you want to fuck, you getting high. Don't take my energy that I'm creating and go let your pussy do gymnastics on this other motherfucker's penis. You let that motherfucker do work on me. I'm the one creating this energy for this work. That's how I feel. And it don't make you sluttish. It don't make you cheat if you give a man some coochie on the first date.
But see, everybody doesn't think like, all males don't think like you. All males don't think like you. And then there's some haters out there. There's some haters out there that will hate on the next person that actually got the chance to vibe with that person even after the fact. That will come in and be like, oh, she easy, or girl, he easy, or
That's little boy shit. That's little boy shit. Look, men don't do shit like that. That's little boy shit, baby.
Okay.
But y'all sisters out doing all these little boys.
I'm just, look, somebody asked the questions,
That's
and
goofy shit.
I'm just putting it out there.
Like women say they don't kiss and tell, but women do out here. That's little girl shit.
Yeah.
Women didn't do that. So yeah, man.
Okay. Now you focused on the second half of the comment. You didn't focus on the first half.
Okay, what was the first half?
The first half was on the first date. On your first date, do you look forward to getting gifts, or do you look forward to the person paying the bill?
Well, I guess the man look at they bring the gift and pay the bill.
Oh man,
On
don't.
the first date.
Oh.
Majority of us do.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I look.
Rebut.
It's not an everyday thing.
When
that
we
I-
went out, I was on my dime.
And yes, you were. You
Yeah.
definitely was on it, and
So-
it was something unexpected. It's not an everyday thing out here. Somebody bring gifts and pay the bill.
Yeah.
That's not an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, people that are single and out there mingling and out there going on dates, y'all put it in the comments. Like, real talk. It's not an everyday thing that somebody brings gifts and sit up there and pay for the first meal. It's not an everyday thing. It's not. But for y'all that do it, thank you. For real, we thank you. We definitely, especially females that appreciate it, because there are some females and males that will sit up there and take advantage of that situation. Oh, dang, this is what they do. Oh, they out here, they just tricking money and stuff. And it's not about that. It's just that it's the gentleman and that lady that has been shaped and molded into that person. And then some people want to take their kindness for their weakness. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Anybody else feels any different? Let me know. Put it in the comments.
Hey,
Oh my goodness.
yes.
How you feel about it?
Well, I ain't gonna allow myself to be carry no any kind of motherfucking way. So
Okay.
you hear me?
Uh-huh.
So what that is. That's just like dealing with a dude on business. You don't never give a motherfucker too much you can't stand to lose.
I've heard that
You know,
before.
it don't cost you nothing but a few dollars to learn a motherfucker versus a whole lot.
I've
So
heard
that
that
is.
before. I've heard. Matter of fact, speaking of that, I met this lady. Her name is Sally. So, It's gonna come all the way full circle. Just give me a second. Um, my Facebook page is for my Omni Loving Yourself Omni Nutrition page. If you haven't checked it out, it's on Facebook. Shakora McCoy. Go check it out if you want to. A lady named Sally, she came up on my page and she made a comment. So I, DM'd her, got the chance to get back in touch with her. She had been a part of the program since 2016. I want to say she has lost over 100 pounds. Her before and after picture is wonderful. When I say her story is a story, it's definitely wonderful. So I had reached out to her, asked her how's her journey going, how's she doing, she's still in touch with her coach. She was like, yeah. So then it was like, okay, so what you got going on? So she got to talking to me and stuff, and she got to telling me some of her mom's old sayings. And when I say her mom had some words of wisdom, she had some words of wisdom. One of them I did not get the chance to write down. I didn't get the chance to write down, but she was like, what she said, leave them boys in the streets, and you'll find a man on the porch. I don't know, but when I say the words, the wisdom that she had, that's what I was saying about you and your word of wisdom. Man, when you get the chance to get somebody with some word of wisdom, and you get somebody that's definitely giving you some lessons and stuff, y'all please take them in, even as adults. Even as an adult, I love to hear somebody give me a word of wisdom. Give me, one of those little acronyms that, people say from back in the days or something like that. I appreciate it. Definitely. What you saying again? What was your acronym?
My acronym?
Yeah, what did you just say before I started over?
You don't never give a person too much you can't stand to lose.
Yeah.
That's just a learning person. Real shit. And a lot of who I am, I was wild before I got locked up.
Oh, let me ask, Uncle Fester, do you have any acronyms that you know, like different words of wisdom that somebody has given to you, and anybody else out there that you all know a word of wisdom, just any and everything you can think of? Put it in the comments. We're gonna read them out loud.
So yeah, a lot of me is, I cultivated myself really in the joint.
Mm-hmm.
To survive in the jungle amongst sadistic minded men. So, yeah. And being out here it's no different than a penitentiary yard.
Mm-hmm.
You just got room to move, you ain't under close scrutiny.
Mm-hmm.
But the crazy part now, you done add the female to the equation.
Okay.
But it's still scandalous ass shit. Fake smiles, games being played, same shit. And a lot of that is internal, man. It's a lot of us are spiritually dead. Yeah, a lot of us humans are spiritually dead. Straight up. The devil is always on the move. You got to move in wisdom ways, man. Straight up. So brothers, man, here in the broad, man, that did a bunch of time, man. Man, this is really where you supposed to do your best thinking. You survive them hells, survive out here too, man. Ain't about going back. Fuck that shit.
Facts.
Straight up. So what you think, man? You know, we was talking about, you know, like values that's lost and shit.
Values that's lost.
Yeah, and you know, I say this like, I talked to a couple guys, man, after the parents done passed,
Mm-hmm.
the siblings played a real shady. Then it comes out years later that the younger siblings was left an inheritance that the older siblings supposed to delegate. But they took the young siblings' money and did what the fuck they wanted to do with it. And got an attitude with the young siblings.
Well, that happens throughout families. Period. It's
Funny
not always,
style when certain people die, motherfuckers show their true colors.
it's not always the siblings. You know, sometimes, you know, family inheritance amongst parent and child. Grandparents then left the parents so much and left the grandchild so much, and the parents then took all the money. You know, so it's across the board. Period. You know,
That's a cutthroat ass
it
shit.
is. It really, truly, truly is. It is. It really, truly is. You know, and I feel like this. You know, there's nothing wrong with leaving your family, leaving your loved ones a little something if that's what you want to. But at the same time, while you're here, I feel like you should teach your children how to go out and get their own.
You know, so I said to say this. If that honor in your mother and father's last dying declaration is to do that, and you shit on that, then now I understand why the values has been lost. Everything fucking goes out here in this world, man. You know. Well,
But just because that person sit up there and did you wrong, don't mean that your values have to change.
right.
You know, now the way you look at that person, the way you see that person, it's definitely gonna change. You know, but at the same time, you ain't gotta stop respecting that person, but you can stop dealing with that
But
person.
we do know a lot of our big mamas that's passed on.
Mm-hmm.
We know if they would still be living, we wouldn't be acting the way we be acting.
No,
We wouldn't be allowing our little kids to act the way they be acting.
no, they wouldn't.
So what's to that?
I mean, but you know, the younger generation, we're not the big mamas. We're not. We're ourselves. And all I can do is take the time to give you some advice. You can take my advice or you can leave my advice. I'm not gonna be like Big Mom and sit up here and try to snatch you up. And you ain't my child. You're the grandchild, or you're the niece or the nephew.
But did it work? Did it help put you on the right path?
Okay,
There it is.
that's the reason why my children,
So snatch their young asses up.
and I snatch mine up. Now the next group, I'm not gonna snatch y'all up, but I'm not gonna deal with y'all at the same time. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let whoever I need to let know. Blah 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 blah. Take the wisdom, use the wisdom. If not, that's on you.
And the big brothers, the uncles, the dads, man, the boys, man, put them youngsters in some boxing gloves. Have them get out in the front yard, man, like they used to do. Hey, y'all two motherfuckers put on these boxing gloves. Get out in the front yard, man. And fuck running just to the gun, man.
Facts.
As you run to the gun, you run into a cemetery or a graveyard, man.
Facts.
Fight, man, you live to see another day.
Facts. All the facts.
And you some of y'all might find y'all niche. Y'all some naturals, man.
Yeah, we need some more boxers out here. I was a kid. I was a girl that grew up on boxing, so I definitely could use some more boxing in my life. Y'all, please go tap in and see if you a boxer. If you ain't a boxer, I understand. But if you got them hands, go ahead and put them hands in that ring and get paid for them hands. You can put insurance on your hands too, just to let you know. Fun fact. Someone said, tell us about finding a good lady.
What you mean?
What's your partner say?
About finding good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Well, one, you know, Kiki, you know, he's stuck in them trenches. He told me, say, "Whoa, man, you get out, man, find you a sister, man, and treat her right, man. She'll tell you and show you everything you need to see, man." And that was some defining moments, man.
That was some word from the wise.
Yeah, some wise words, yeah.
Yeah.
I got lucky though, man, because you still got the women, man. You can be a good motherfucker, man, and they still shit on you. Straight up. Them chicks are still shit on you. That's some trifling shit.
That's for males too. So don't just make it seem like it's the females.
Straight
Some
up.
males be out there
Yeah.
shitting on the
Yeah, American abroad. I don't bash the women, man. But
He can't. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm not gonna let him.
But I would. But man, you know, it's got to be a meet in the middle. It ain't all his fault. It ain't all her fault. Meet that shit in the middle, man.
Uncle Fester said, y'all make sure. Uncle Fester said, make sure y'all stay. Wait a minute. Uncle Fester said, make sure y'all stay cool and have a blessed evening, y'all. I miss y'all. I miss you all. Stay cool and have a blessed evening. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. It's 7:00, y'all. So
baseball game?
Yeah, you know the basketball game.
Okay, yeah, we ain't gonna keep y'all.
Enjoy the game. We're gonna be on here for just a few more minutes. So everything we didn't get to tonight, we will definitely get to the next week. So you all, if you gotta go, enjoy your game. Enjoy your game. Oh, Uncle Fester said he got Oklahoma. Who playing? Uncle Fester, who playing? Oklahoma and who? I'm sorry, I have not had a chance to keep up with it. I have been working in summertime, so I'm trying to get a few things done around the house. So who is playing? I know Lloyd the Creator, he's usually watching the basketball game. Who you got? Who y'all got? Let us know before we go and stuff. We got just a few more minutes up in here and we're going to let y'all go.
Well, you know, like I say, man.
Oh, that's what I was wanting to say. My mama always say, I'm from the show me state. You know, that's the fun fact for those that did not know. The slogan for Missouri was the show me state. You gotta look up your history. At least that's what my mom used to always tell me. You know, and I think I saw it once or twice. The slogan for St. Louis was the show me state. And with her saying that, it made me also think about the auditions that happened here in St. Louis. I'm not going to call out no names. I'm not going to sit up there and put any information out here that doesn't need to be put, that wasn't already out on Facebook. But the audition that came to St. Louis last weekend
for the Drewski dude.
Yeah. It got shut down early. A lot of people complained. A lot of people was upset. A lot of people were mad. A lot of people traveled from out of town. Like literally, a lot of people traveled from out of town. They came from. I know for sure some people came from Iowa. You know, and from farther than that. You know, with that being said, there was a lot of people out there that was waiting for their chance. They did not get their chance. They got shut down. They did not get the chance to get out there and show their talents. With that being said, like I said, my mama said we from the show me state. We don't need to sit up there and wait on the next person's helping hand. Get out there and show them what we about. We just had a whole natural disaster out here. And baby, when I say we out here rebuilding and we're a part of our community and we definitely doing that thing, we're definitely not playing. So with that being said, get out there and show them that you come from that. You could appreciate the help, but at the same time, you got this. You definitely got this. So go out there and, you know, do it yourself. For real talk. I don't know who all was out there at the auditions trying to get their moment and stuff to shine. For those that did get the chance to get their moment, congratulations. For those that did not get their moment, don't stop. Don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing because your time and your moment is going to come. We're from the show me state. You got to show them. You got to show them. He said Oklahoma and the Pacers. Oklahoma and the Pacers are playing. Okay. Y'all enjoy that game. Enjoy that game. With that being said, Sydney, we're going to get ready to get up out of here.
Okay.
It's 7:02.
Yeah, we got to get our walk in.
Yeah, we got to get our walk in. Don't worry. Y'all, we getting ready to get out of here. So go ahead and put y'all love you. Put your hearts. Let us know that you're signing off. Let me know you enjoyed yourselves because we are definitely getting ready to get up out of here.
All like I say, man, like and subscribe, please. And hit the pound, pound sign.
Hit the following button.
Follow, y'all know you know what I'm talking about.
I want the damn pound
You know,
sign.
whatever you supposed to hit it. But like I say, man, love the one you with, man. Respect each other, man. And be kind, man. What I do, man, I do my little charity work with my charity, man. I give the peoples in the streets, man, $1 or $2, man. Unfortunately, man. So just be kind to your neighbor. Be kind to your lover. The one you with, man. Yeah, like I say, love, peace, so.
And y'all know what I love to say, keep loving yourselves because only you look beautiful being you. With that being said, we are getting ready to get up out of here. Aunt Rose, we love you too. Uncle Fester, enjoy your game. Blame Society, thank you for dropping in. Valerie, have a wonderful evening. And for everybody else that channeled in earlier when we had the boot back out, thank you all for coming in. So with that being said, we are signing out. Enjoy your Sunday, enjoy your evening, and in the famous words of my uncle, peace.
Hey.